how to make money online this year, sharing your spiritual growth. That is what I'm so excited to share with you in this video. Stay tuned. My name is Dihessa Bodjona. Welcome back to my channel. If we've been connected a while, if you are new here, I'm so glad you have found us. On this channel, I share everything bioenergy, energy and manifestation, mindset and manifestation, so that you can create your life the way that your heart calls you to, or your heart desires, right? So let's get into this video. How to manifest money this year, sharing your spiritual growth with others. So in case you don't know my story, I started sharing my own spiritual growth or personal development online about 4 or 5 years ago, and my life has changed so tremendously since then. Since then, my life has changed so tremendously. Just to show you how much impact just our beingness can have, literally just being you and you sharing yourself and you sharing what you have come to experience can have on your life and also can have on others' lives, right? And so in this video, I'm going to share with you the process that it took for me to actually get there. So initially, of course, how it started was I had some, changes in my life. I got taught some new tools. For me, it was energy. How I utilize the power of energy for changing my heart, changing my life, changing my body, right? And I got so excited about sharing with others. Initially, the way that it started with me, honestly, was because I had seen so much changes in my life. I just couldn't help myself. I started sharing with people in my life first. I started sharing with my sisters. I started sharing with my brother, whoever was willing to listen to me. I started sharing with my friends. And when I ran out of people to share with in my really close proximity, I thought it was time to share with more people. And there was this platform called the internet, right? At the time, I was actually just starting to discover about Facebook, and at the time there was no Instagram, or maybe there was Instagram, but I was not on Instagram. I actually only recently went on Instagram, and what I had was the passion. What I had was something in my heart really, really wanted to share. It didn't matter what the platform was. It didn't matter what, again, like I said before, I really wanted to share. I really, in my heart, I wanted to share. And even though at the time, at first, I didn't have a platform to share on, I was sharing with everybody around me, right? And I was because I was sharing with everybody around me, and I was seeing everybody around me also really see the impact on their lives, I was a lot more people need to know this, right? And then I started volunteering at the library. Of course, you don't have to do all this. I'm just sharing how it started with me. I started sharing at the library in Montgomery County in Maryland, and I remember, oh my God, that was one of the wildest things ever. I remember how at the library there were I feel that day there were 50 people or something. When I was so shocked, right? I went into the library. It was a free event, right? And there were 50 people. They had this huge room, and I was what? Where did you come from? But what it showed me that day was how much of an impact sharing your heart or sharing your energy or sharing yourself with others can have on you. And from then on, I was okay, this is on. I'm going to share with more and more people in my life. And then I started sharing on social media. Before I knew it, it was wild. It was insane. Once I really, really, truly decided to share, I started sharing consistently on Facebook first. That was my one and only platform at the time. I started sharing on Facebook, but I shared continuously. This is going into how you can do this if this is something that you have in your heart to do, right? I started sharing consistently, right? I remember deciding I'm going to do this for 21 days. I'm going to show up every single day for 21 days. And I remember at the time, I boosted some of the lives. I put $5 into boosting some of my lives on Facebook. And then all of a sudden, no one knew me before then, right? And then all of a sudden, at least no one knew me as anything energy, right? All of a sudden I was popping everywhere, right? All of a sudden I was everywhere and everybody was like, who are you? Where the hell did you come from? And so on and so forth. And literally within weeks, I had my very first client that wanted to know all about this energy thing. And I started having clients from Europe, from Australia. I live in the United States. I started having clients from the United States. And I remember I knew I started growing my community like that. And I remember the very first time, right? At first it was a private coaching, right? Private, and I'm telling you, I did not do a lot, right? All I did was the very little that I knew, I started sharing. The very little that I knew, I started sharing. And people's lives, I started getting all these messages. Oh my God, it's working. Oh my God, it's working for me. Oh my God, it's working. And my confidence level just went off the roof. It was oh my God, this is actually impacting other humans in a very positive way. And then from there, I moved on to, doing now, I remember this, it was the most insane and wild thing ever. I remember, the very first time I was I'm going to create something in the group. And by then I had grown my Facebook group to a certain level. And I said, I'm going to I went live on my Facebook, and I said, I have this program for you. It will be so and so many days. And, does anybody want to join me? All of a sudden my PayPal account went berserk. I'm what's happening? And that was, my very first, 1,000 plus day that day. And I was what the hell? What is happening? And it was pretty exciting, and it was pretty crazy, and very, 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 very I was oh my God, this is happening. And so I did that training with them, and they had amazing results, and they were all excited. And then from then on, it just really started growing. It just literally just started, it grew from there. And I remember just a few months after that, I actually also had my retreat in Sedona, and people flew in from Europe, flew in from across the US, and they came to the retreat. Even before then, I hit my first 10K. It wasn't 10K, it was actually $14,000 a month. And I was what in the world is happening? Within just a few months of me really showing up and really working on sharing my content, sure, from my heart, but also sharing from the space of really conveying the message that I wanted to convey, to inspire people to really get a taste of what it is to feel this energy and what it is that it can do for you, for changing your life. And it has grown tremendously from there. It's been crazy. And even along the way now, after that, I really started developing now my own intuitive ability. I really worked on awakening my sixth sense a lot. I started doing intuitive reading. I started really doing readings, chakra readings on people, really going to do root doing intuitive readings and healing methodologies and different types of that. And then it just blew. It just really blew from there. And now I've been working with clients from everywhere. right? Clients from everywhere. And so, like, why am I sharing this story? Because it's, you are like if it's possible for me, it's possible for you too. At first, when I first started, I was like, oh my God, I speak English as a second language. Who is going to listen to me? Blah, blah, blah. All these stories. I actually had to work a lot on that. But the bigger part was I was just showing up, right? And of course, I faced a lot of different things. People not liking me, people not liking the way that I spoke, people being annoyed. But yes, it comes with the whole territory. But along the way, all these people who may not have necessarily liked me, they helped me grow so much, right? What happens after that? Has that been like, oh, like my heart has opened bigger, right? And a lot of my, like wounds have healed tremendously through this because I had the will. I was willing to actually go through it, right? And so if this is the year for you, if you feel like, oh my God, I actually want to be able to do this. I want to be able to really make money online. This is something you can actually do for a living. And so many of us are doing this now, right? And there is never going to be too many of us, right? I feel like this coaching world, this world of really healing is going to heal the whole entire world because we do it for each other. The more the merrier, the more the merrier. Your step number one will be deciding that you actually want to do this, right? Deciding that you want to do this, right? Being sure and, deciding, will you have fears? Yes, you'll have fears. Will you have like, oh, can I do it? Yes, you'll have. Even though you have all this, you can decide, yes, even though I know, I'm not sure how to do this yet. Decide that, yes, I want to do this. Step number 2, if you already have some modalities that you've utilized for yourself, right? That helped you grow tremendously and help you achieve like something specific. Start talking about that specific thing, right? Start talking about that specific thing with excitement, with the heart that, because if it's created that change for you, I'm very sure that you're excited about the change that it's created for you, or gratitude. You're grateful for the change that it's created for you. Start sharing about that. Start sharing how that has changed your life utilizing that methodology. What it has done for you. Share what it was for you before. Share what it has done for you to be utilizing this, and show the people who are watching you, right? Whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever it is, show them what it can be like, what the other side can be like. If you do not have any modalities that you know how to apply yet, good news, right? Good news, really good news is, me and my mentor, 2 of my mentors who really have guided me in opening up my energy system, in really opening up, like activating my healing powers, and me being able to read chakras now, me will be able to really bring healing to others, right? We are doing this certification program where you actually learn to do all this. You learn all these healing modalities. You learn how to, take somebody's condition based on the chakra system. And the beautiful part of this, right, is that like it's so deep. It's not just a chakra system. It's like how to do emotional healing, how to get to the root, like the real root of the problems, no matter what the problem is, right? You can utilize this for, like, if you want to be a relationship coach, you can utilize this for relationship coaching. You can utilize this for health coaching. You can utilize this for, like, whether you already have a coaching going on or you are now looking for starting your coaching. This could be the perfect thing for you, right? And then I guide you on how to actually attract those clients online, how to show up online, how to create your content, how to like the whole 9 years, right? There will be a link below this video for you to check it out. It's called Lumineuse Healer Certification, and that's that, right? And so that's it. Literally, it's like deciding that you want to do it. If you have your modalities, show up and share with the people what it was like for you before you started using those modalities, what it felt like, what it feels like, what it has done for you. to utilize those modalities and what it looks like or what it feels like on the other side of the problem that you are having. And literally just show up consistently and make offers, right? Show up, share content, give tips, share content that solve problems for the people in your audience, the people watching you. Then make sure that you create a package or package something, or listen to your audience, listen to some of the things that they are asking you, the problems that they are having. And because you have the methodologies, or because maybe like if you join us in that certification, you'll know exactly how to solve like those problems for them. You just say, hey, I can do that for you. Here is how. If you like, you can get on a private call with me. You can get on a private coaching with me, or you can do a group coaching with me. It is as simple as that. You have, like we all now have the ability to make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars from our homes, from the comfort of our homes, doing work. You have the ability to that. I have the ability to that. I'm doing this. This is my life now. Right? From the comfort of your home, and change the world and touch other people's lives and so on and so forth. Right? So that's it for this video. If I can do it, you can do it too. Definitely. And it will change you in ways that you cannot possibly imagine yet, if you have not done it yet. Alright, so that's it. If you don't subscribe yet, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you see any new videos that I post. See you soon. Bye. Now, quick exciting announcements before you go. Lumineuse Healer certification is now open for registration. This is really exciting. This is a program where I teamed up with two of my powerful energy healer mentors to guide you to develop your healing and intuitive reading powers. Learn how to reach the souls in the world who are searching for this kind of healing, so that you get paid for doing work that heals your soul in ways that you cannot possibly imagine right now. For more details about this program, please go to dihessa.com/LHC, or please look in the description box for the link. See you soon.